Leave.
Believe.
Leave.
Believe. Leave.
Believe.
Yes, people, welcome to Leave or Believe. I am here with Amnesia Gill. How are you?
I don't like that.
You don't like that one? maybe you'll like next episode's one.
Oh, here we go.
This is a show where we are leavers, okay?
Yeah.
You more publicly than I, but we deem ourselves to be the kind of people
Professional exeter.
escape artists. We escape situations, we leave them, we know how to leave, and so not a lot of people oftentimes know how to leave.
Yeah.
We ain't saying we're professionals because clearly we ain't worked it out yet if we've had to leave.
Well,
So,
you're not, but
we might have picking problems, but the point is that you left on national television. Like everybody thought that you might have went back to Michael, but then you did not.
Yeah.
And then you were the only solo winner of Love Island. So that being said, we're here. We're going to be doing this show weekly, where we are going to be taking you guys' problems that you send to us, your relationship issues, and then we're just going to tell you what we think. And this is not by any means professional advice. We don't have the answers. We only have opinions.
we don't have the range for that.
Yeah. Okay. Follow it at your own demise.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's get straight to it. We asked you guys to send in your issues. Okay. I'm about to read the first one. You ready?
Yeah, let's go.
You
Let's
ain't
go,
even
let's
heard
go.
this yet.
No,
Okay.
I don't have a clue.
Okay. Hey guys, so basically me and this guy met like March. I fell pregnant within 2 months. Now we have a wee 6-month-old baby. During my pregnancy, he lied to me so much. He was texting his ex. He went to a strip club. He made Tinder and so much more. He made Tinder, the audacity. He says he didn't tell me because he was scared of my reaction. I found all of this out from being on his phone. I still don't really trust him because he always lies about things and small things, and I always catch him out, and I'm sick of being lied to. He's 27, I'm 21, and I feel like he's so immature.
Oh my God.
He does treat me like rubbish sometimes. Rubbish isn't the word they used. When I'm crying in bed at night, he'll tell me to shut up instead of giving me a hug. What? Although I still do love him and want to work on things for the sake of our son. What do you guys think?
Oh my God.
Leave or believe?
Leave? Sorry, because what in the hell is that whole situation? Like 2 months.
Yeah. Some people haven't figured out the basic science. When I was in year 9, a teacher called Mr. Gorthrope taught me a very simple calculus.
Okay.
If you finish certain things in certain places, babies happen. Since then, from year 9, I've been following the rules and the regulations that were given to me by Mr. Gorthrope. I haven't had a scare. I haven't had a frighten. I haven't had an almost. I haven't had a maybe so. Nobody's been late. Everybody's been on time. Everybody showed up to attendance.
I can't cope with this analogy.
Nothing has ever been missed in my life. Okay, everything is. You ever missed something? You ever had a scare? You ever had a fright?
No.
Never. They're all following the rules and the regulations. So why do you say leave in this situation?
It's a bit of a sticky one. Like, obviously, when someone's pregnant, you've got to be kind to them because they're already going through a lot as it is. So if he's like not even being nice during that, then that kind of speaks on his character to me, because that's one time where it's kind of like it shows your character. You're not going to be nice to somebody during that. And if he's texting his ex, but it's like it's 2 months, like 2 months in, majority of people are probably in contact with their ex, or so it's not that deep, but it got forced to be in that deep. So I don't know if it is that deep, but during someone's pregnancy is not a good time to be messing on with anyone else. That's my opinion.
Yeah, because that person is going through a lot of emotional distress
without
at that time.
you adding to it as well. So it's like,
they've got a 6-month-old now, but during that time with you doing all of that stuff and her finding out about it, she could have even lost that baby due to the emotional distress, depending on how she feels.
Yeah.
It's a lot still. It's as I said, you make a very good point. It is in a normal circumstance after 2 months, you probably would be kind of just still testing the waters and seeing how things go. And probably that exclusivity would have never been expected.
Yeah.
Although I'm not going to lie, this girl does sound like she's the type of person that falls fast. Because she's saying, I do still love him and stuff like that. And it's very early to not only be in love, but be in love with somebody treating you that whack that early. You know what I mean? You kind of need somebody to kind of like treat you good for a bit. And then, you know, us as men, we kind of just descend in personality and character as time goes on. But this guy looks like he got straight off the runway with whack.
You know, like... the red flag was there immediately. Like before you even built anything. Like I get it when people got caught slipping like years down the line, but he was slipping from day one. Like so, it's kind of like, did you expect it to change? I don't understand. This one's a really serious one. Like I thought it was gonna be like
light stuff.
Leave him, but this is like, no, seriously, leave him.
What do you think about people staying together thinking about the baby?
No. I don't believe in that. And I don't believe in that for the two people involved, but I don't believe in that mostly for the child, because it's just not good. It's putting pressure on the child to keep things glued together, and things in life just it doesn't work like that. Like it doesn't actually work like that. And I know the child's like only small now, but as it goes older, he or she will be able to tell.
I didn't think about that angle where you said it puts pressure on the child to actually be the person that holds things together. As the child, you can actually, because kids end up being smarter than you actually think, and seeing more of the relationship than you think that they see. And that child could end up feeling like, say, it's actually they are the reason why they are together, and that might put pressure on them.
So they can't put a foot wrong, or they can't do wrong in school, or they've got to do, and it's just too much. So I just think it's a disaster when it's happening for every person involved in the whole thing. Like, I think that this girl needs to love herself first, because to me, I just get the vibe that there's something missing, like on her part, on herself. Because you don't let somebody like treat you badly, and then you've got a child now, so your main priority should be you and the child, not this waste man that's like trying to
let them know.
Like that's trying to treat you bad on Tinder, texting sex. You don't need that. Like, so you need to look inside and love yourself and love your child. Not that I'm saying that she doesn't, but just absorb yourself in that and forget about this man. Like, because there's plenty of other men in the world. Like,
this is what they do in poetry. When somebody's doing good, they don't clap, because obviously poetry is like really quiet and that. So I'm doing this to what you're saying right now, because it's really good.
There's plenty of other people in the world that will treat her correctly. And it's not that deep. I know, like...
Plenty?
What?
I don't know. A lot of us men are whack, so I don't know about plenty. There's a couple. They exist somewhere. Malaysia, he's out there. Go find him.
No, I know, but there's ones that aren't that bad. Like, this is bad. Like, there's levels to it. Like, you're all kind of trash, but there's levels to the trash. This one's at the bottom. This one's the gutter.
Yeah, because I think, you know what the thing is, I always say that you cannot give somebody something that you don't have. And if you don't have happiness, you will not be able to give it to that child. If you two's union doesn't cause happiness and it causes sadness, then it's just not going to work. And another thing is I hate when people mention the fact that they love somebody as a reason for staying with them. The only reason why I say that is because love is not enough. I need people to get there. Like, if you are in love with Hitler, he's still Hitler. You might have to just let that one go. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, love is not enough. Like, you know what makes me know love is not enough? Because you fall in love again. You know what I mean? When you grow up, you're actually learning like, oh, like, I fell in love again.
I thought I was.
So it's not like, say, love means that you have to stay with that person for all eternity.
I think as well, I think something that we as a society need to just normalize, like being like, yeah, I love you, but I'm going to keep my distance away from you. I still like you. I still love you or whatever, but you don't need to be in my life, which I don't think people kind of grasp the concept of that. Because that person's not good. I love you, but like, just stay away whilst I do my thing, which is exactly what this girl needs to do.
I would say leave. What do you think is going through his mind in all of this situation?
I think, but I'm not a spokesperson for men. I'm unqualified.
But go on.
I hate people that say that I didn't do that because I was scared. What? Like, it's like, your brain hasn't developed past being a child, because children are scared to tell their parents when they've broke something. Like, I'm big now. If I broke the vase, then I broke the vase. I'll pay for it. I'll sort it. It's not that deep.
Let
Like,
them know, money man, Amber.
but nobody's gonna tell me off.
Yeah.
So just own your own. He's a big man. Got somebody pregnant, then be a big man and say what you want to do. There's nothing wrong with you wanting to go on Tinder if that's what you want to do. And I just feel like it's a cop out saying, "Oh, I was scared." No, you're scared now because you got caught. But if you hadn't got caught doing it, you'd have carried on doing it and carried on doing it. You know, so it's just, I just don't think that he was scared. I think that's a cop out response.
Yeah, I think he is scared. Not of that though. I think he's scared within himself of how much his life has changed because he didn't get into this for all of this. But that's why you just stop. You gotta stop leaving parts of you in people. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take the stuff that you came with you.
I'm
you
no
can't
part of this analogy.
You can't go if you go somewhere. Make sure all of you comes back with you. Okay, stop leaving parts of you in places and then being like, oh my God, what's happened to my life after? But I think this guy at this moment in time right now values his. This is what happens when you lose something. You value it more.
Yeah.
So now he probably wasn't even on girls like that before, but now he's even extra on girls because he feels more confined now than he's ever been in his life. So he's like, oh no, I've got to get out. And he's finding ways to get out while still trying to maintain the situation. And probably the reason why he's hidden it from her doesn't feel, this is not me even giving him an excuse. I'm just saying maybe the reason why he feels like he can't say anything to her is because she's in this state. He's just had he's trying to be respectful. Because sometimes that men, we have a twisted thing where we feel like hiding it from our girl is being respectful of her feelings and her emotions. So we have that way of thinking, rather than just thinking, let me not do this thing, we think, let me hide it so I don't hurt her. The option is never not do it. It's always,
what do you mean the option's never not do it?
No, this is how we think. This is how some men think. The option's never not do the thing. It's always, okay, I'll do it, but then she won't find out. Because listen.
What?
I've even said.
So you're
I've
saying
even said out of my own mouth, yeah, that some man don't. I actually feel like some man don't love their girl because they cheated in such an obvious, blatantly, easily find out way.
Yeah.
I'm like, you didn't even care enough about your girl to like hide it properly. But then at the same time, when you do the reverse and the flip of that, it's like, no, you should care about your girl enough to not do it. We're working on it though. We're working on it.
You saying you all cheat then? Is that what you're saying?
No. I'm not saying that all men cheat. I'm saying that. I'm telling you the general excuses that I hear.
So you're telling me if my man was flirting with somebody, he's got to do the thing because he's got to do it?
No, he's definitely not got to do it. And that's what we need to figure out.
No, but you're saying that he's not figured that out yet, that he hasn't got to do it.
We're working on that. We're working on
You're a cop out as well.
Sometimes you stay home, but your penis went out.
Oh my God.
Sometimes.
I hate this conversation.
Sometimes.
I hate this conversation.
Sometimes your willy goes for walks that you didn't. That you didn't go on. And you're like, where are you going? Sometimes you shout, come back. Where you going? All jokes aside, cheating is wrong. And this is where men need to stop thinking of the finesse and think of the faithful. Oh, did you see the two F words there? Did you see the alliteration? You got to stop the finesse and get to the faithfulness. That's what we got to do as men.
Period.
That's on period.
No, but I feel like that's not all men. You can't generalize.
Oh, no, it's not all men, but a lot of us need to work on that.
Oh my God.
I don't want to ever make it seem like
it's not honest straight up as women. Like, if I do something wrong, I would rather
never use yourself as an example for womandom. There's plenty of gal out here that cheat. Never get that twisted.
I didn't say they're not cheating. I didn't say they're not cheating.
And they ain't straight up about it. Even talented liars.
Yeah, we're back. Have you ever seen that video of the dog? It's like they've put like perfume bottles and everything, and the dog just shoots through it. And this is like men cheating and women cheating, and the cat goes through and doesn't miss anything. That's the difference. Yeah. But with me, me personally, I just prefer to say something because then it's done and it's not in your head like, oh, I've got to keep up this and hide this and forget and hide my phone and make sure my phone's got a different password.
And I think
Forget
that's
about
why
all that.
we're kind of doing this show, because we want to try to tell people, yo, sometimes you can just let the chips fall where they lie.
Yeah.
If just be straight up and just listen. Sometimes we feel like if certain things happen, the world will crumble.
Yeah.
But you come to learn that the world still spins.
Yeah.
After you let the chips fall where they lie, everything's pop out now. Yes, you found out that I cheated. Yes, I don't really want to be in this. I'm being honest now. Because the thing is that what we try to do as people is we try to not hurt people's feelings.
Yeah.
Thinking that that's helping them, but it's actually not.
In turn, it's hurting the
It's
feelings
hurting
more.
them, and it's wasting their time as well, because the longer you make somebody stay with you trying to not hurt their feelings is the longer it's going to take for them to find their actual life partner. So it's just like sometimes you just got to let people live and let people move on, and hurting people isn't always necessarily a negative thing. When you talk to people that are determined, that are successful, that have reached great places in life, they don't bring up the happy parts of their life. They don't say, yo, you know why I'm here? Because I never went through anything.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of our pain is the reason why we found purpose.
Yeah.
And so, do you see that again? Pain, purpose, peace.
You're on fire.
But yeah, it's like that. So I just feel like, say, sometimes you have to be somebody's lesson.
I do get that, but you kind of walk around saying, I'm just going to go and hear everyone because I'm going to be the lesson.
Yeah.
I'm going
to
to toughen them up.
I'm just out here teaching lessons.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to help people
I'm going
to
to
grow.
cheat because she needs to learn. No, you can't go around saying that.
Do you understand? I cheated on you for us.
Yeah. Toughen you up. Oh my God. No. But personally, I don't think there's any, I feel like I might, throughout all of these questions, I might find it hard to find a reason to stay, but this one I physically can't think up a reason why she should stay.
I think we'll be very cut and dry with all of them because that's just how we are as people. All right, let's go to the next one. That was a healthy discussion. All right, next one. Okay.
She needs to leave him, by the way. She needs to leave him.
Yeah.
Whoever that is.
Yeah, leave him.
In fact, give him I want my personal email so I can tell her everything that I've just said.
Yeah. Leave. Okay. All right, so.
Right, guys, if you'd like to watch part 2, just click on his head somewhere.
It's on my channel.
If you'd like to subscribe to Sideman, click down here.
On my genitals. And
If you want to subscribe to my channel,
hers is
click
there.
somewhere down here.